Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-ranked team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So the West Virginia Mountaineers return team not doing the offense any favors there. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That run moves the ball across the 40. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives you've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. You slowly layer in all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Using his legs on the scramble. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers will look to convert here on fourth down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Old school, no-nonsense, Kirk. Keep it simple. Hand it to the fullback.
Well, the big guy's just been banging his head in there all game. Never really a chance to get his hands on the ball. And when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now it's second down here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he's got it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Huskers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. The shotgun handoff here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Figueroa. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. It was a foot race and he won it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Short pass finds the tight end. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Jukes to get free. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Launching it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just...
He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship.
They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They're going to scramble now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Mountaineers' offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Mountaineers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Throws it to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. But, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Cornhuskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Mountaineers will line up to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the third period. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry, and he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Huskers pick up enough for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they get him down after the completion. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Cornhuskers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The AT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Tough position here. 2nd and long from their 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll take a deep shot. Can't connect on the long pass. He caught it, but was out of bounds, so incomplete. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Mountaineers will look to convert here on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab, takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this is off the side of the foot. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. To throw, it's Figueroa. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Mountaineers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught for the completion. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least up.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
Get set.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tackled there by the defense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. To jump in front in OT.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented gift.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. In Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's... And now, you'll choose to create it. Congratulations, it's time to...
Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous... team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Nebraska's offense will get the first swing today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The Cornhuskers will try to keep this drive moving. First down and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the 3rd down conversion.
Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crossover. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down and goal now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. They call the counter run here.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Hunt. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sun Devils will have to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll run it with the draw play. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. He picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. We go with a direct snap. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Kurt, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14, Arizona State, 0.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Did he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris, and he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. He put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. You want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Arizona State, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Hunt. Throws to the tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Sun Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
They're set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away.
Nebraska, 21. Arizona State, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Reserve brings it out.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out. He's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Nebraska, 21. Arizona State, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on 1st down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Grab made by the tight end, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Hunt. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. We stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll give it to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. Finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Proctor. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll give it to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. 3rd and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Try and muscle for the first down. And the Sun Devils' offense is on the move now. There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's 3rd and short on the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona State. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
31, Nebraska, 21.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's tackled after the catch. Second down after that run on the previous play. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on the screen now. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play in the last play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back to throw. It's Hunt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. We're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Try to catch the defense with the draw. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. The Huskers keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He stays alive. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or he'll have to settle for 3? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Bringing pressure. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.